Episode 4, Relationship Trojan Horses. There was a time when romance felt like rescue, when attention felt like safety, when someone's intensity looked like love. But what I thought would heal me slowly started to silence me. The same words that once felt protective began to sound possessive. And I learned sometimes love doesn't come to save you. It comes to study your weaknesses and call it devotion. Love used as leverage is a Trojan horse. It doesn't ask for your trust, it demands it. It doesn't protect your boundaries. It erases them in the name of closeness. It moves quietly. It looks like care. It looks like connection. But it's built for control. Watch for the signs. Love that costs your boundaries. When I love you means you owe me, watch for that. Gifts with strings attached. When generosity becomes a down payment for obedience. Isolation disguised as protection. When I'm just looking out for you becomes don't talk to them. Healthy love doesn't shrink your world. It expands it. It doesn't make you smaller to fit someone else's comfort zone. It makes both of you stronger because you're free. So when love starts to limit your voice, your friendships, or your independence, that's not passion. That's possession. Have you ever excused bad behavior because you called it love? Have you told yourself, they just care too much, or they're just protective? We've all done it. We've all mistaken control for care. But when you've been deprived of love, even unhealthy love feels like abundance. But discernment asks, does this love nurture me or manage me? Does it honor who I am or require me to disappear? Love that demands silence isn't devotion, it's domination. Love that isolates isn't intimacy, it's imprisonment. And love that punishes boundaries isn't love at all, it's power. Discernment helps you to tell the difference. It gives you permission to stop confusing emotional intensity with emotional safety. This week, I want you to write down your non-negotiables. The lines that must never be crossed in love, family, or friendship. Name them clearly. I will not be spoken to in anger. I will not be isolated from the people who support me. I will not trade peace for access, just to name a few. Then speak those boundaries out loud to someone safe, someone who will remind you of them when your emotions start to forget. Because boundaries don't ruin relationships. They reveal who's mature enough to handle them. So DM me one boundary you're ready to enforce this week. No names, no details, just one sentence. Let's practice love that protects, not manipulates. Love that respects, not restricts. Love that frees, not frightens. Because discernment in love isn't cynicism. It's how you stop confusing attention with affection and chemistry with character. When you know your worth, you stop inviting what wounds you. Here's your reminder for this week. Real love will never require you to disappear. It won't silence you to keep the peace. It won't cage you and call it care. Healthy love protects your boundaries. Toxic love punishes them. Be brave enough to tell the difference, and discerning enough to walk away when the difference becomes clear. I love you, and remember, you are important to me. I need you to survive. Bye-bye for now.